Boys are ready to go back together with revenge, so they've prepped the block, ready to go. We've repaired the cylinder head. We did find a bent valve in there. This is the cylinder heads off this vehicle. One of these is slightly bent, not sealing on the seat in here. Very interesting one with these two valves. This is a Ferreira 6000 series valve, so it's a stainless steel valve. On this, we've gone to a titanium valve. Massive weight difference in there, so I think there's 45 grams of weight difference, so that's going to be a massive contributor to what has caused this valve spring to break. So we're hoping by going to this better valve, it's a lot dearer valve, we're going to future-proof this happening again. So one big thing is, you know, what would happen if you were to keep driving this car in this scenario. That valve spring basically sits in here. There's collets and retainers and all that sort of stuff that hold this valve up through the top of the valve spring. When that breaks, that valve no longer has any control. It's bouncing around in here. When that's doing that, that cylinder head's bolted on here. This valve's going up and down. Obviously your piston is doing 8,000 RPM. After a period of time, it's very likely that we're gonna actually clip the edge of here. The piston's gonna knock it, the timing's incorrect, and we'll bend this valve. The worst part that happens is it breaks this head off, smashes the piston. Worst case scenario, it's gonna smash the block. So you can potentially break your engine completely. Crank rods, everything can come out the bottom, purely because you drove on a broken valve spring. If your engine's not running on 8 cylinders, if it doesn't feel right, good to do a check before, you know, don't take it for a flogging to see if it cleans up. I would pull over, make sure it's right. It's just a safety thing in these regards, because that mistake can be very, very expensive. So we're going to put this engine back together. We'll show you a couple little brief things as that goes back in, how we set the rockers, that sort of stuff, and then we'll head to dyno, hang out for the next video.